G'day, welcome to iCULTIVATE. My name's Steve, and today we're going to be looking at a simple solution for pathways in your vegetable garden. Now, I've had numerous questions from viewers about the types of pathways that I use in my garden. Now, paths can be established in gardens in many different ways. I guess for me the importance of having a path is being able to move around my garden without actually stepping on garden bed areas and disturbing the soil in which seedlings and various other plants are growing. I've seen paths created using mulches, concrete even, paving and all sorts of things. In my particular instance, what I've done is I've actually put down a timber boardwalk type of arrangement. Now, the reason why I've chosen this is because I like to be able to move my garden beds around, and when I do, it's just a matter of moving the boardwalks. The other advantage of these timber boardwalks is to reduce weed growth in the path areas. Now, I know mulch will do that as well. However, with the boardwalks, it's just a simple matter for me. With a shovel, I just come along and periodically scrape over, and the area is cleared of weeds. When the time comes that I do actually want to move these boardwalks, well, it's just a matter of lifting them and moving them to the location where I want them to then be. So let's now have a quick look at how I've actually made these boardwalks so that you can follow this process should you wish to. So all you need is some cheap timber cut to the desired length that you require. Now, in this particular instance, I've used some fence palings and I've cut some sections down to, as you can see here, which will be the width of the actual path that I wish to have. How many fence palings you put just depends on how wide you want your particular path to be. Now, I'm going to tie these together simply by screwing in these sections underneath like so. Screw them in. And that will tie these together. Now, to ensure that we are actually going to have reasonable strength, I'm going to put one at each end and then another one in the middle. Now, one little hint that you will notice is that I'm actually screwing the screws in at an angle, and I'm also screwing them in at different angles opposing each other. Now, the intention of that is to bind them together even tighter, because obviously with these being in the garden there is going to be a fair bit of movement. There is also going to be a lot of sun activity, a lot of drying and wetting over the time, and by screwing the screws in like this at an angle, that will help bind it together all the more tightly. So our completed boardwalk made from fence palings is now finished. Now, to give you an idea, the ones that are actually in the garden currently have been there for about 2 years, and they look like they've got a few years left in them yet. So these are a reasonably long-term solution, and as I said before, you can move them around from place to place, keep the path clear from weeds, and generally just be able to garden in a really pleasant environment. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Can I please ask you to go down to the thumbs up and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and go to our website iCULTIVATE.net and become a member of the community. Thanks for watching.